Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks for watching. This week I've been behind the wheel of the Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive, and in this review, while I take you for a walk around and speak about things like price, fuel economy, towing, cargo space, tech, and much more, I'm going to be comparing the Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive to two of its fiercest competitors, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid and the Kia Sportage Hybrid. So do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because this review starts right now. For 2025, and depending on your market location and choice trim level, the 2025 Honda CR-V all-wheel drive hybrid will increase in price by about $1,000 to $1,200, give or take. For the price increase, you receive slightly more standard driver-assisted technology and slightly more standard convenience features. This touring hybrid with all-wheel drive model you're looking at comes equipped with a full suite of Honda sensing technology, LED lights all around, an active front grille shutter, and nice-looking 19-inch wheels. The MSRP price is just under $52,000 Canadian or just under $41,000 US before additional options or taxes are applied. Pricing aside, for 2025, you still have the option of two different powertrains, a 1.5-liter turbo four-cylinder, or this 2-liter four-cylinder self-charging hybrid with an electronic supported CVT transmission. This is producing 204 horsepower with 247 pound-feet of torque and looks like this off the line when in sport mode. Sport mode activated. Now, let's go. For a vehicle that weighs just under 4,000 pounds, the Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive gets off the line pretty decent, but let's be honest, it's definitely not going to break any land speed records, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to provide you with great fuel economy, and on that note, Honda suggests that the CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive model should be able to average 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers, or essentially 37 miles per gallon. That's combining both city driving and the highway. But for me this week, I was able to average 6.6 liters per 100 kilometers, or essentially 36 miles per gallon. And that's combining, very important, sitting in traffic, driving on urban roads, and on the highway. And I was able to achieve those figures by making sure that I had full braking regen applied and activated and full strength by using my paddle shifters. And this is super important. You have to activate econ mode, or essentially economy mode. And once you do so, it will stay in that mode until you change it. When it comes to SUVs in general, two of the most important features is cargo space and towing, especially if you have an active family like mine. Now, when it comes to towing in the Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive, you're offered a tow rating of 1,000 pounds versus the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, which offers 1,750 pounds, versus the Kia Sportage Hybrid, and it's 2,000 pounds. But keeping in mind, each vehicle has to be properly equipped. As for a cargo space comparison, the Honda CR-V Hybrid offers 1,028 liters or 36.3 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. The Toyota RAV4 Hybrid offers 1,059 liters or 37.4 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. And the Kia Sportage Hybrid offers 1,118.5 liters or 39.5 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. So essentially, the CR-V Hybrid offers less space with the rear seats up, but it's a close battle. Other features include an optional floor cargo tray, a 12-volt port on the side, and no spare tire in this CR-V Hybrid, but this top trim touring model includes a hands-free kick to open or close power liftgate. When you're visiting your local dealerships and you're comparing SUVs in rear passenger comfort, it's important to consider the following. Do the seats slide forwards and backwards? Do they fold? Do they recline? How's the storage? How's the connectivity? How's the leg and head space? All of it. So that said, when it comes to the Honda CR-V Hybrid Touring model, these seats do not slide forwards or backwards. They do fold in a 60-40 split configuration. You can recline, which is super nice. But the best feature in this touring model, these rear positions are actually heated. bonus. Storage can be improved. There's only one pocket behind the front passenger seat. Side door storage is just kind of like okay, but you do have an armrest where you can place 2 traditional cup and bottle holders. It is a smaller SUV, so there is no climate panel. Wasn't expecting it, but you have 2 vents and 2 USB-C ports. And when it comes to leg space, very, very good. And headspace, even better because this roof liner is concave. Before I hit the road to share my final driving impressions and tell you more about noise cabin quality and visibility, I'm going to quickly cover front passenger comfort, beginning with a remote start feature, which you'll find on your key fob. Also ask your Honda specialist about Honda HomeLink subscription because you'll also receive additional convenient features like a remote starter. The sunroof is standard. It's small, it's manual to open and then power operated. All the seats are leather, but these front seats are both power operated and heated, not ventilated. The steering wheel is also heated, and on the left-hand side, you're going to find your voice commands, shortcut buttons for your audio sound systems, and you can customize your driver cluster. On the right-hand side, you'll find your adaptive cruise control buttons and a shortcut for your steering assist. Moving to the infotainment system in this touring trim, it's 9 inches. It's automatically going to offer you wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, also navigation, and a Bose audio sound system, which sounds amazing. Now, it's really easy to use. I have 2 go-to icons. First is the vehicle settings icon because you can customize your driver assisted technology, and you could also customize your power tailgate. Then my next go-to is going to be the power flow display because I'm obsessed with knowing how my fuel economy is doing, and of course my battery range too, and how it is self-charging. So it's really, really cool. It's well done, and like I said, easy to use. Again, touring model, so you automatically receive a mobile charge pad connectivity. You have one USB-C port, and one 12-volt port. Inside the front center armrest, you will not find any additional connectivity. Now, let's hit the road. Honda CR-V Hybrid all-wheel drive final impressions, and I'm going to start with looks, and looks are really subjective. So I'm going to say that I like the look of this touring model because of the 19-inch wheels. It looks really, really sharp. But also check out the Honda website because you can have cool fender flares on this too, and that looks really, really cool and kind of badass. Now, when it comes to the overall drivability, I mean, it's a Honda. It drives well. I feel confident behind the wheel, and I really like how the steering is a bit heavier. Again, it gives you that confidence. Now, it's an SUV, so you will have some of that body roll on and off ramps, especially if you're trying to drive like a race car driver. Now, speaking about driver assisted technology, you have the full suite of the Honda sensing tech, right? So you're going to receive your LED lights, high beam assist, forward collision warning with light braking. You have adaptive cruise control, which is a must if you do a lot of driving like me. You have blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, steering assist. You also have that rear view camera. And remember, with the top trim, you also have cross traffic alert with light braking. So Honda Safety Sense, really, really good. Well done. And remember, you get more in 2025. Overall comfort, doesn't matter where you're sitting, you're going to feel really, really comfortable. And I like how the rear seats actually recline and there's heating in this trim. Let's talk about visibility. So I'm not overly a fan of the visibility in this vehicle because I like to sit lower, and this infotainment system protrudes way too much. So I'm not a fan of that. But if you sit like this and you sit higher like the average driver, this is going to be fine. But visibility out the sides is fine. Pay attention. You do have a blind spot out that C pillar, even though there's a big window because it's on a diagonal, but you have blind spot monitoring, which is part of that Honda Safety Sense technology. So it's fantastic. So just take advantage of your driver assisted technology. Noise cabin quality is decent until you start going a little bit faster, then you hear some of that road noise. So if you keep it below 135, it's not going to be too bad. But guys, if you're looking for more information, make sure you look down in the description below. I try to make your purchasing experience easier for you. And while you're down there, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and consider watching one of my other SUV reviews. Thanks for watching.